Hello everybody, Harkin over here getting back some more Let's Play Trails in the Sky. When last we left off, we saved the hostages by infiltrating the Sky Bandits hideout, and we had a run-in with Josette and Kyle again, and also the new member that we just met, the Don, or Don, who was being incredibly bloodthirsty, but after we took him down, he seemed to go back to his old self and not know, like, hardly anything what transpired between when he met that mysterious figure they were talking about and now. And our dad Cassius was not with the passengers, but we did receive a letter from him to us and a package that was supposed to go to him. The letter basically said, hey, not gonna be home for a while, having a tough time, keep doing your own thing. And the package was some mysterious artifact that he was investigating from somebody. And that's basically the gist of it. So now we're going to continue our journey, which is sad because Shara and Olivier left to roll it. But yeah. And that's about the gist of what happened of the Sky Bandit incident that occurred in northern Liberal. And to think that the bankrupt Capua family drifted all the way down here. You might be contacted by Liberal regarding the incident, so deal with it as you see fit. Yeah, it turns out I wasn't able to meet him in the end. It seems like something else must have come up. Also, the connection with the Sky Bandit incident is still unknown. It's clear that another power is at work here. No, it's not like that at all. I've also become acquainted with an interesting bunch. The food's great and there are babes everywhere. This is unquestionably my kind of country. Maybe I'll just take up permanent residence here while I'm at it. Alright, there's no need to throw a fit. Anyway, see what else you can find out. Just don't get caught looking into things by the Chancellor. I'll contact you again, my dear friend. I love messing with that guy. He's just so stuffy and uptight that I can't help myself. A portable phone, huh? Well, aren't you carrying around quite the nifty gadget? Shara? And the fact that you're carrying around an orbit that even this ice central factory couldn't create. Well, how about you tell me who you really are? Come on, Shara. Don't treat me like I'm some kind of stranger. I'm Olivier Lenheim, the wandering bard and gifted musician you've come to adore. But if you'd like to get to know me better, I'm sure we could arrange something. A little pillow talk, perhaps? How about we skip the foreplay and go straight to the climax? Your cheap antics don't fool me, Olivier. Or should I call you Mr. Erebonian Operative? Looks like the title Silver Streak isn't just for show. So I guess you were pretending that you didn't notice in front of Estelle and Joshua, huh? I don't want to worry those two any more than they already are. So back to the subject at hand. Why don't you start talking? Who are you and what are you doing in Liberal? Before that, I'm going to have to correct you on 2 points. First off, these cheap antics, as you call them, are totally natural. I'm not play acting or anything. That's just who I am. Oh, I'm sure. So you mean to tell me that you drank that wine without paying just because you felt like it? And after that, being taken to the Hawken Gate so you could gather information, was that all part of the plan? And you even set yourself up to run into us? I don't think so. I'll leave that part up to your imagination. The other thing I must correct you on is that this device is not an orbit. It is an artifact which was unearthed in the Empire. It can piggyback off any orbital communication system, and its transmissions can be encrypted, so there's no need to worry about them being intercepted. It comes in handy for a busy man such as myself. An artifact? Like one of those sacred relics the Septian Church has stewardship over? Now I'm all the more curious to know what you're after. Oh, no, 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 Sheriff. You should never try to pry into the secrets of a mysterious beauty all at once. How would you like to get to know a real woman? I'd be more than willing to show you with my whip. Shara, I don't see any humor in those eyes. Well, jokes aside, you really should have just been straightforward from the beginning. As you've already figured out, my position is like that of an operative in the Empire. But I have no intention of sabotaging anything or stealing classified information. I merely came here to meet a certain someone. A certain someone? Yes, someone you know all too well. The one lauded as the supreme swordsman and master strategist of the Royal Army. The bracelet with the special title belonging to but 4 people throughout the whole of the entire continent. The Divine Blade. Cassius Bright is the one I seek. Chapter 2. Madrigal of the White Magnolia. Let's see. If we're going to travel around the entire kingdom, then our next destination is the Ruan region. I wonder which route we should take to get there. About that, so you're really not planning on using an airliner? I think it's going to be quite the detour if we head there on foot. You remember what Shara said, right? We need to walk and actually see the places we protect first. Or was it Dad who said that? Well, I guess since we have some time on our hands, it wouldn't be a bad thing to head there on foot. We could save the money it would cost to use an airliner. Great idea! We could use the money we saved to go shopping at the Bose Market. After all, we didn't have any time to spend shopping around leisurely during the whole Sky Bandit mess. And then we could leave after that, so what do you think? I don't care either way, but try not to waste too much money. Just so you know, in order to enter the Ruan region, we'll need to go through the Chrome Pass to the west. Once you're done shopping, let's leave through the west gate. Okay, the west gate, right? Okay. Find Lana in the Bose South Block. Can I just report the ring to him? No. Let me put that there. Oh, blind in. Ah. Oh. I lose Hellgate, but ooh. Interesting. That is quite the powerful move. But I'm okay with this. He'll take the fire. Well, if I give him, okay. Alright, so we'll talk to Lana in the South Block. So Estelle's slots are all open, Joshua's slots are all open. There's the seal. Modena. Thankful for a safe return. Urano, boss finally made it back home in one piece. Oh, boo-hoo. Those masked men were the Ruan Sky Bandits, huh? I'm glad they were all arrested. Now I can get back to focusing on my work. At the General Royal Academy in Ruan, there's a subject called Social Studies. In it, you focus exclusively on politics and economics, so I'm sure my dad would understand why I wanted to go there. Says she lives in the South Block. But I don't know, maybe it's straight ahead. It's gotta be this house then. Excuse me, you're Lana, right? Yes, that's right. Is there something I can help you with? Actually, we found a ring that looks like something like the one you mentioned in the job request at the guild. If we could, we'd like you to have a look at it. Really? Truly? Oh, who would have ever thought this would have come back to me like this? So there is no doubt that this is the ring that was stolen? No, this is the one that was stolen, alright. It was a memento for my mother. I would know it anywhere. I see. It must have been really important to you then, right? I'd almost believe that I would never see it again. I don't know how I can ever repay you for finding this. I'm just glad we could help. So I guess our work here is done, unless there's something else? No, that's all. And once again, thank you for finding this for me. Well then, if that's all, we'll leave you to your business. Have a nice day. So let's see. I feel like I should just put Hellgate on instead of Stone Impact. Hold on, Estelle. We haven't delivered the letter that Father Divine gave us. Oh, good call. I completely forgot about that. Oh, so that was story related. And I actually completely forgot about that. Excuse me. You're Father Holstein, right? Oh, ho, ho. Indeed I am, but how may I help you? This is for you. It's a letter from Father Divine and Roland. I'm really sorry to deliver it this late, but we had a number of things come up. Is this for me? Thank you very much for delivering this. However, a letter from Father Divine could only mean... yes, he's come up with a new formula. Eh? New formula for what? Don't tell me you didn't know. Father Divine is a master of medicine known throughout Liberl for his skills in the healing arts. In fact, he was well known for this even back when he was at the Grand Cell Cathedral. Really? Even after he took up his new post as a father in Roland, he has continued his research without fail. And when he discovers an effective medicine, he shares his knowledge with the rest of us. I had no idea. It would have been nice if he had at least mentioned it to us, but it's just like him not to, since he never talks about himself. Ain't that the truth? Father Divine is very strict with himself. Whenever he admonishes someone, he is always admonishing himself as well. This is one attitude I think all young children these days should learn. Although, it'd be a bit difficult for me to learn at this ripe age. Yeah, har har har, or whatever. Well, how about we just try to work hard without overreaching ourselves? I appreciate you coming all the way up from Roland to deliver this letter today. Oh, Adios, goddess of the firmament. Please protect these souls as you guide them in their daily lives. Speaking of, I gotta go turn in the other quest at the racing field. Okay, now we can be on our way. So when they say medium attack range, what what are they really? That is a pretty big attack range, actually. Blow them all.
All right, we rule.
Yes, we do, Estelle. Yes, yes, we do. Getting a lot of monster carapaces. Carapace? I don't know. Either way. "31 quick heals have been crafted." Or cooked, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I guess it's a good thing I grinded on these shining palms when I was able to. When it was faster to cast floor shadow spheres instead of just one or two. Because yeah, now I wouldn't even be able to do the S-craft method. Because 2 S-crafts is not enough. Well, 2 200 CPS crafts may have been enough. Yeah, this area right here is where the Shining Palm spawns in Chapter 1. And only in Chapter 1. It'll have a different spawn in Chapter 2 and 3. Alright. Make our way to Crone Trail. Ouch.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Around the winding path. We already got the monster chest here, and well, and the loot that was inside of that. We already explored a bit of Nebel Valley, taking down the monster there. So yeah, this is always Now we get to go through the Chrome Pass checkpoint and enter into the Ruan region. Man, it looks like we finally made it. So is that building supposed to be the checkpoint? It seems like it to me. Once we pass through there, we'll be in the Ruan region. But unfortunately, it's almost sundown. Maybe we should ask them to let us stay here for the night? I guess we could do that. But we've also got the option to hurry down through the pass and rest at an inn on the foot of the mountain, right? Crossing through the pass tonight would be dangerous. With our field of vision limited, it would be on bad footing. There's also the possibility we could fall off a cliff if we were attacked by nocturnal monsters. I wouldn't recommend it. You're right, I guess it could be pretty dangerous. Looks like all we can do is explain our situation to the soldiers at the checkpoint. Well, this is unusual. We don't get many travelers at this hour. Did you get lost hiking along the trail? No, not exactly. We're bracers, just so you know. Estelle showed the soldier her junior bracer emblem. Wow, I'm surprised to see that someone your age is a bracer. So are you here with work then? No, actually, we're traveling around the kingdom to become senior bracers. And so we figured we'd travel on foot to get in some training instead of using an airliner. You're going to travel around the whole kingdom on foot? Maybe it has to do with being young, but kids are certainly fired up these days. Maybe that's a bit of an overstatement. But I'm going to have to tell you that trying to head down through the pass now would be suicide. Recently, we've had an untold number of monsters appearing in the area. It's quite peculiar, really. We've got a rest stop for travelers, so it would be best to stay there for the night. Sweet, thanks a bunch. This will really help us out a lot. Don't mention it. Just talk to the chief warrant officer when you're ready to hit the sack. He's in the guard station straight ahead. And I'll do just that. Private Eagle. Since this place is at such a high altitude, it gets really cold after dark. Ooh, that'd be nice. I like the cold. Huh? What are you kids doing hiking at a time like this? It's pretty cold out there, huh? Where's the chief? It's almost time for me to go on duty. I'd better hurry up and eat while I can. Huh? And you are? We apologize for intruding at this hour, but we were actually wondering. Joshua explained the situation and asked if they could stay the night. Estelle tried to make her eyes as large and yearning as she could in the hopes of scoring some free food as well. Just like me. Give me that free food. I see. Well, that's no problem. I can see from the emblem that you're bracers. Feel free to use the room next to here. We really appreciate this, sir. So this is the room for travelers, huh? Yeah. Let's get that fireplace on, shall we? Ah, it's so nice and warm. But you know, wood stoves feel more cozy. Just feel so more so blah 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 blah. But you know, wood stoves just feel so much more cozy than these things. Yeah, I agree. Orban stoves may heat up quickly, and they're certainly efficient, but they can't compare with the feel of a real wood-burning stove. True, but these ones are much easier to use. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. I heard from the chief that you'll be staying the night. If you need anything for dinner, we'll be happy to share what we have with you, if you'd like. Really? That would be wonderful, thanks. No worries. After the airliners went into service, the number of travelers coming through here had drastically decreased. Honestly, with all the free time we've got, we welcome any guests coming through here. Well, in that case, we'll really make sure to eat up. Alright, then give us a little time to get supper in order. And full disclosure here, I think it's Usher's night to cook, so I hope your stomachs aren't delicate. Oh boy. There sure was a lot of rivalry going on over the Sky Bandit incident. But there are quite a few nice soldiers once you start to talk to them on a personal level. Yeah, that's true. Although I think Liberl is probably the only place you're going to find nice soldiers. Huh? What do you mean by that? Don't take me too seriously. I was just thinking out loud. In the meantime, let's put our bags down somewhere. Oh man, I'm so stuffed. They said not to expect much, but the food was pretty good, didn't you think? Yeah, it was. Certainly like nothing I've ever had before. Excuse me for disturbing you. Oh, sir, the meal was delicious. Thanks so much. Yes, thank you. Really? You must have taste buds of iron, too. I mean, I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed it. Anyway, we've had another guest arrive, so if it's not too much trouble, could you two share the same room? Another guest? In the middle of the night like this? They must have some serious guts to be hiking around in the mountains at this hour. But no, we don't mind. It's not like we're paying to stay here either. I really appreciate that. He's actually in the same line of work as you both, so I'm sure you'll get along just fine. Huh? The same line of work? I knew I'd seen you two somewhere before. Heavy Blade Agate. I had a feeling. You're the Heavy Blade Agate. Oh, so you know each other already, huh? By the way, Agate, what do you plan to do about dinner? I appreciate the invitation, but I had something before coming up here. All I need is somewhere to crash for the night. Understood. Go ahead and divide up the beds amongst yourselves. Alright, good night. Now, if I remember right, weren't you Cassius's kids? What are you doing sleeping in a place like this? And what happened to Sherazard? Shara returned to Roland, and now it's just the two of us traveling together. We're thinking of making our way around the kingdom in order to become senior bracers. We're going to see the places we want to protect and train so that we can do just that. Senior bracers? Traveling the entire kingdom on foot? You two really are a bunch of carefree brats, aren't you? What did you just call us? There's no way the two of you are going to simply become senior bracers. Use your brains and think about it for a moment. Say what you want, but we helped in the arrest of the Sky Bandits. And we even got some recommendations, so quit treating us like we're a bunch of kids. Oh, that? I heard all about it from old man Lugrin. Alright, let me put it to you this way. Suppose you had been the only ones there. Do you think you could have solved the incident? Just you two alone, without Sherazard's help? Well, I think it would have been very difficult. That's pretty obvious when you think about it, huh? You two are newbies and little brats, to say the least. Not to mention you're lacking in strength and experience. You don't have the ability to make quick, sound judgments. If you get all caught up in yourselves, and forget that, one of these days you're going to get the rug pulled out from under you. We're not all caught up in ourselves. How about yourself, Mr. Macho Man? What were you thinking trying to hike through the pass at this hour of the night? You're either playing careless, or maybe just that bandana's a little too tight. Watch your mouth, brat. I'm trying to hone my skills unlike you amateurs. And besides, I'm here for work. Don't try to compare my actions with your little tourist training. Work? For the guild? Yeah, that's right. The work your old man forced on me. Huh? Dad pushed his work onto you? Forget about it. I've got an early day ahead of me, so I need to get some rest. You two quit talking and get some sleep, too. Ah, he just avoided finishing the conversation. Well, he did drop a tidbit about Dad. That's something, at least. Enough already, you two. Just shut the hell up and let me sleep. And you'd better stop poking around where you shouldn't, or you're gonna get burned. Instead, why don't you get your behinds over to Ruan and do some jobs listed on the bulletin board. That's far better suited for the likes of you. Hey! Looks like he's asleep, and just as quickly as someone I know. Don't you even dare suggest that I'm anything like this jerk. What's his deal anyway? It seems to me like all he's trying to do is pick a fight. Relax, Estelle. It's true, we're still just novices at this. It could be that he just said that to us because he was worried about us. Do you really think so, Joshua? I wish I could say for sure, but I don't know. But he definitely did get one thing right. We should turn in for the night. We've still got to hike down through the pass tomorrow. I'm all riled up now, but I guess there's nothing to be done about it. Unless we doodle on this jerk's face and then go to sleep. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't wake up with the way he's snoring. Don't even think about it. But Joshua... Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm ready to take over for you. Oh, is it that time already? It really makes me wonder if anyone really needs to stand guard with nobody coming through here. Don't you think it'd be better if we just kept the gate locked all night? Unfortunately, rules are rules, and it's our job to follow them. We just got over the Sky Bandit mess, and now things seem to be going downhill. What's the matter? Did you hear something? It sounds like some rustling leaves. You sure it's not just the wind? Oh. Oh. What the? A pack of wolves? You've got to be kidding me. What was that? Sounds like something's going on. I'm going to check it out. You two stay here. Ah, now just you wait a minute. I think we better go see for ourselves, just in case. Of course that's what we should do. I mean, I already fully charged. Wolves. This is bad news. We'd better hurry and back them up. Hey, forget it, you kids. Why are you trying to stop us from helping? And you call yourself a bracer? Don't get me wrong, it's just that the Army's job to protect the checkpoint, not yours. These guys are well trained, so they should be able to take care of them in no time. You'd just be getting in the way. But I'm pretty sure we could. It's just like he says, this is our job. Now get back inside, you three. But... crap. What the heck's going on here? Estelle, the other side. Seems like something's happening on the Ruan side of the checkpoint. What? Incredible. He's even stronger than the rumors suggest. Ha, so you intend to surround me, huh? You're pretty clever for a bunch of mutts. We've got you covered. Hey, get back inside. You can't stop us from helping you out. We'll try to help you out without getting in the way. Fine, whatever. Just make sure not to get caught beneath my heavy blade. Oh, Heavy Blade's got some HP. Wild Rage. All right, that's power. I like having power. Yeah, that is a significant increase in hitbox over Hellgate. Not as much damage though. Or maybe it could just be. No, they do take increased damage from Earth. Give him the heavy blade. Oh man, he gave him the heavy blade indeed.
Alright, we're good to go.
Oh. He is of a substantially higher level than I am. Woo! Looks like we managed to take care of them all. Yeah, there were a lot of them, and they were pretty formidable. Looks like you handled yourselves better than I would have expected. But then again, maybe it's only natural if you learn the basics from your old man. Huh? Don't get me wrong. I mean, you did well for newbies. You're still a heck of a long way off from becoming senior bracers, though. Hey, was everything okay over here? Yeah, it's all good. We took care of every last one of them. How's your injured guy? Luckily, he just suffered a few minor cuts and bruises. I'm just glad that you happened to be here. I should have expected as much from the heavy blade agate. I didn't do much. And these kids didn't do a half bad job either. Is that so? Well, thanks to you too then. Sure. Well, we intend to patrol the area just in case. How about you guys get inside and get some rest? We'll do that, but you be careful. Alright, I guess it's time for me to get back to bed. We shouldn't have to worry about any other dangers tonight, so you two be good kids and get some sleep. Huh? Am I imagining things, or did he just give us a compliment? He may have recognized our ability. Maybe he's a lot more straightforward than we made him out to be. I don't know about that, but he certainly talks big, that's for sure. I mean, he's got the skills to back it up. And he was backing it up. Estelle, wake up. Come on. Can't a woman have her beauty sleep? Huh? Joshua? Is it already time to go to the guild? What are you talking about? This is the Chrome Pass checkpoint. Oh right, we had that monster scare last night and... Huh? Where'd the red-headed jerk go? Looks like he took off early this morning. Apparently he had an urgent job to attend to. Oh. And after we helped him fend off those monsters last night too. How rude of him not to say anything before leaving. It's not that big of a deal, Estelle. How about we get ready ourselves? I'd like to make it through the pass by noon. Alright. It's off to Ruan we go. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to yourselves as well. Thanks for helping us out the way you did last night. Gee, we didn't do much. How about you guys? Did you run into any trouble patrolling the area after that? Nope, everything was fine, like on any normal night. I tell you what though, that was rather strange. Strange? What was? You know how the lights along the roads and at the checkpoints have the ability to ward off monsters, right? Well, even if there were monsters that approached the checkpoint, there wouldn't be any more than 2 or 3 in number. So yesterday was the first time I'd ever seen them come in such a large pack like that. Yeah, that was rather strange now that you mention it. Then again, those monsters were small change when compared with the Imperial Army. We should probably just consider it good training in protecting our base of operations. Is that really the issue here? For us, that's all we're really concerned about. Protecting the checkpoint is paramount. We'll leave figuring out what the monsters were thinking up to you bracers. Now, getting back on topic, you guys are heading over to Ruan, right? Are you ready to fill out the paperwork for your gate pass? Let's do it. Yes, thank you. So Joshua filled out the paperwork to enter the Ruan region. Well, that's that. It looks like you're done here. Enjoy your travels in Ruan. The warrant officer operated the gate. Welcome to the Ruan region. Blue oceans and white magnolias await you. That reminds me, you'll be heading to Ruan City, right? Yep, that was the plan. Why? Well, just make sure to report to the guild concerning the incident that happened up here last night. There will be a payment there from the army for helping us out. Really? Yeah, but you're going to have to divvy your spoils with Agate. Alright, enjoy yourselves, and good luck in your endeavors to become senior bracers. Thanks. We really appreciate everything you've done for us. Yeah. Alright. Drone trail, opposite side. I want to go down here first, see if there's anything. And there is a thing. This situation seems familiar somehow. King Scorpion, good to Earth. Well, Estelle's got some strong Earth stuff now.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Still not really worth much, CPIF. But, or EXP. Well, I mean both EXP and CPIF. There's no need for me to fight too many of them. Petrified ass, I like it. Oh, I just clubbed him to death.
Piece of cake.
Nice. Oh, Estelle's almost leveled up. That's nice. Wow. Estelle? Hey Joshua, check it out. It's the ocean. Yes, I think I would have figured that out. It's just so blue and sparkly and just huge. And the sound of the waves and the smell of the tide. So this is what it all feels like. Is this the first time you've seen the ocean? Well, I can kind of sort of remember seeing it when I was really young. I was on an ocean liner with Dad that one time. This might be the first time I've seen it up close though. I see. It's been a long while for me as well. We got here by walking though, no ship this time. Yep, I feel like we've accomplished something. I wish I could like move the camera up and down instead of just left or right. Get a better view of the ocean. Oh boy. Enough damage.
Alright, Rule.
Huh. I'm actually able to get some EXP from these enemies.
Let's move out.
I'm hoping to get into a battle that has more than just one of them. Oh, come on, man.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Monsters. Weak to water. Well, I do have water. I also have Shadow Spear. They take normal damage from Earth, so hit it with one of these.
All right, we're good to go.
A prickly seed. And a lily necklace. Which does what? Press for getting confused. Works for me. I'd much rather be getting weapons or quartz out of those, though. Or at least I'm slightly more used to this anyway. I also want these battles to have more than just one enemy in it. Yeah, I'll hit him with some aqua bleed. Oh, mega damage.
Let's move out.
Okay, I guess that would have been the better way to go. Ow, those things can hurt though.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake indeed. Alright, we made it to Minoria Village. Which is... looks to be just like a house, a shed, and a windmill. Civilization at last. Sort of. And with all these pretty white flowers blooming everywhere too. What did you say this place was called? Minoria. It's a little seaside village with an inn. And the white flowers are a type of hibiscus. They're so pretty. The ocean and the flowers together, it smells great around here. It also makes me kind of hungry. Only you could work up an appetite from smelling flowers. Just make sure you eat the food and not the flowers. Hey, I'm a growing girl. It's almost noon anyway, so what would you say to lunch? Fine by me, but do we have any provisions? Why don't we get something local? It's such a nice, quiet little town. I mean, we just got to Ruan. That's true. Okay, let's go check out the inn and the tavern. Zach was fired from his job in Ruan, so he came back here. I have to wonder if he ever puts any thought into his future. His big sister is always worried about him. I used to work at the harbor in Ruan, but I came back to the village of my birth. I'll probably wind up settling down right where I was born and raised. The only downside is that my oh so delightful sister is here. Well, don't get fired from your job and be a clown. Simple as that. Work harder, not smarter. The restaurant. That's the restaurant in, but I want to come here. What do you got for me? Really? I can buy bear claws here for 10? Yo, that is crazy helpful. These floral jellies are really good. Fresh milk, fresh eggs, ripe apple. Oh. Dragon beans, huh? Oh, we'll get some of that. Nice little seaside village. Okay. Alright. Tavern is right over here. Die Hard Paella. Or Paella. But I think it's Paella. Well, I don't know. Not as good as some of the other stuff I have. I'm just hitting all the wrong buttons right now. Welcome to the White Magnolia. I don't recall seeing you before. Are you here on vacation? No, we're just passing through on our way to Ruan. We came from Bose by the way of the Chrome Pass. You're joking! Wow, I never thought I'd meet another person brave enough to handle that place in this day and age. You're into hiking, I assume? No, not especially. It sure works up an appetite, though. Is there anything you particularly recommend? Oh yes, I suggest trying the box lunch. What's that? The windmill at the edge of town has a platform with a great view. Every day at lunch, lots of people buy them and take them there to eat. Oh, that might be nice. What we were saying, it sounds like something I'd like. Well, why don't we try it? What kind of box lunches are there? Well, there's the smoked ham sandwich and the seafood paella. Either would be good in my opinion. I think I'll try the sandwich. Then I'll have the seafood. Thank you, that'll be 120 mira. And I'll toss in some herb tea at no charge. It's my specialty. Thanks. Want to go over to the viewing platform? Sure. Oh, it's a key item. I've already checked here. He's not in the general store either. Damn, where could he be? Get a move on, Joshua. Whoa, still, watch where you're going or... Ugh. Ow. I'm sorry, are you okay? I wasn't paying attention to where I was going and... No, it's alright. Pardon me. I confess my attention was elsewhere as well. Oh, okay. So I guess we're even. I swear, Estelle, what are you doing? What's wrong? Nothing. I'm sorry if she disturbed you. You're not hurt, I hope. No, I'm fine. I was looking for someone and I wasn't watching where I was going. Oh, who are you looking for? A little boy, about 10 years old, wearing a cap. I don't suppose you've seen him by any chance. A boy in a cap. You seen anyone like that, Joshua? Not that I can recall, no. I see. Where could he be? If you'll excuse me, sorry to have caused you any trouble. Joshua? Hello? Calling Joshua. Come in, Joshua. Oh, what is it? Gee, I wonder. Oh, I get it. I see what's going on. What half-baked idea are you cooking up this time? Now, no need to be shy about it. I see the way she set your heart. I see the way she's set your heart aflutter. Absolutely not. I just think I've met her somewhere before, a long time ago. I was just surprised. Met her before, you say? As pickup lines go, I'd give it 30 points. Moving on. Don't you recognize her uniform? Now that you mention it. Isn't that the same outfit that Josette used as a disguise? Yes, the Genis Royal Academy uniform. Since we're in Ruan, it's not surprising to see someone wearing one. Ah, so that's the real thing then. She seemed polite and smart and refined. Totally different from that scruffy, crude pretender, in other words. What are you talking about? Josette had you completely fooled from the get-go. Oh, that's right. You teased me about it then, too. Well, if you get taken for a fool again, don't expect me to help you. Grrr. Instead of picking on me, why not work on becoming a better judge of character? Alright, alright. Fine, I won't pick on you anymore. Good. Now, why don't we go have lunch on the viewing platform? Fine. That's the elder's house. Wow, check out this view. Yep, you can practically see the entire ocean from here. Getting to eat at a nice place like this really makes it feel like you're living it up, huh? It sure does. So, shall we have ourselves a little picnic then? Sure. I'm starving. Get a load of this smoked ham sandwich. Smells so good. I'm looking forward to eating my seafood paella, personally. I love the smell of saffron. Well, let's dig in. Yes, let's. Time for that first bite. Chamashu. Wow, it's just as good as it smells. The lettuce is super fresh and crunchy. The paella is really good too, just the right amount of saffron. My compliments to the chef. Hey, can I have a bite? I've never tried paella before. Alright, how about we share? But my hands are full. I know, you can feed me. Feed you? Yep. This is a little embarrassing. Oh, it's fine, it's not like anyone's watching. Unless you can let loose, you'll never enjoy yourself. It's not being seen that makes it embarrassing. I don't have much of a choice here, do I? Joshua fed Estelle a bite of the paella. Munch, chew, gulp. Delicious. That's some pretty fantastic seafood. I don't know what that sweet peppery smell is, but it really adds something. Yep, it's pretty good. Oh, I'm being selfish, aren't I? Okay, give this a try. Estelle pushed her sandwich into Joshua's mouth, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Chew, chew, gulp. That's pretty tasty, but you really didn't have to do that, you know. I know. Ah, that hit the spot. The herbal tea we got with our meals was pretty good. Yeah, it was nice and warm without sitting all heavy. The breeze is so nice, makes me feel kind of sleepy. They say you shouldn't sleep right after eating, but maybe a little post-meal nap isn't so bad, in moderation. Yeah. Huh? It's a burb. Hey, did you see that bird? It looked like a seagull, except it was huge. Yeah, the wings were different shape and the beak was sharp. Maybe it was a falcon or an eagle? A white falcon? Didn't know they made them in that color. I wonder if it's a sign of good fortune in our future. Haha, that would be nice. Hey, I thought you were sleepy. Oh, not anymore, I guess. Maybe we should get going then? I'd like to check in with the Ruanian Guild branch and get all our paperwork squared away. Oh, right. Okay, I hate to leave, but I guess we have to. Ow, boy wearing cap. Today must just be my day for randomly running into people. Sorry about that, I'm just looking for somebody. Say, you're not from around here, are you? Nope, we're from out of town. Hey, aren't you... What? We ran into a girl who said she was looking for a boy who was wearing a cap. You know anything about that? Oh, I'm looking for her, actually. Where'd you see her? Over by the tavern. It was a while ago, though. So I'm not sure where she went. Would you like us to help you search? No, that's okay. I'm pretty sure I can find her. Okay, bye. That kid seems pretty energetic. It reminds me a little of Luke back in Roland. I wonder what those kids are up to now. What's wrong? It might just be my imagination, but have you lost anything? Lost what? Anything you're wearing? Like money pouch or something? Why are you asking all of a sudden? Let's see. Pouch? Check. Hairbands? Check. Bracer emblem? Not check. I knew it. What the? Where is it? Did I drop it in the mountain pass or something? Calm down. I remember that you had it while we were eating lunch. If you lost it, it has to be somewhere around here. But where around here? Oh, no way! Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. It was probably that kid. I bet it happened when he accidentally ran into you. What? Why would he want my bracer emblem? What reason does a kid have for wanting anything? He probably just took it because he could. Oh, he is in so much trouble. Once I get my hands on him, he's going to be in for the spanking of his life. Now calm down. For now, let's focus on figuring out where he is. We're actually going to call it here. This has been Ark Nova, playing Trails in the Sky. Until next time, everybody, have a good day.